Hey everybody, welcome back to my Slice of Heaven. I'm Joey, and today we're going to be making some Christmas cookies, particularly Austrian Tea Cakes. If you've never heard of them, they're also called Snowballs, and they have a lot of other different names, but they're basically a little round cookie that has powdered sugar on the outside, about the size of a golf ball, and happens to be one of my favorite cookies for Christmas time. If you're watching this video, you probably noticed I have the same shirt on that I had in the last video, and that's because I'm doing both of these videos in the same day. But let's take a look at the ingredients we'll need for this recipe, and then we'll get started on mixing everything together. And the ingredients we'll be needing is, we'll need vanilla, softened butter, powdered sugar, salt, walnuts, and flour. Flour is in this container. We also have the appropriate measuring cups and spoons that we need. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cream the butter and powdered sugar together. And you're going to want to use softened butter. So don't do like I did. You might want to leave yours out the night before. I had to microwave mine. And I know I'm trying to get this done as fast as I can because I know looking in the bowl is boring. Then for the sugar, we'll need a half a cup. Now you will need more powdered sugar at the end. This is just for the mixture. You also need powdered sugar at the end to coat the cookies in. And then I'm just going to take the hand mixer and mix this together. And then we scrape this down off the sides here. And you can see it's starting to come together and cream up now. I think it looks pretty good. I just will scrape this down in there again. Keep everything down the bottom of the bowl. Alright, next thing we're going to add is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And the directions and ingredient list will be in the description. And I'm just going to eyeball this. That's probably close enough. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Now we were actually going to use walnut extract in this, and we actually bought walnut extract, but we can't find it. So we're back to using vanilla. Oh, I'm not supposed to use 1.5. I used 2. So there will be extra vanilla-y. Vanilla-y? Is that a word? Let me go ahead and mix this together real quick and get this all incorporated. Alright guys, our next step is to start adding flour, and we'll need 2.25 cups of flour. And I'm going to try to mix this in as I pour it in. Now this dough is going to make a very crumbly cookie, kind of a dry cookie also. But I like them, and I think you'll like them also. Stupid. Alright, our next ingredients will be 1 cup of walnuts. You want to get the chopped walnuts. If you like walnuts, you can put a little extra in there. And we'll give that a mix. got the dough mixed together. I got some cookie sheets in front of me, and I'm going to lightly spray cookie sheet. Now, it says to use an ungreased cookie sheet, but I always spray everything I use. And then you're going to want to take these and put them in 1-inch balls. And I'm just guessing at 1 inch. I'm guessing that's close to 1 inch. And every Christmas, the whole family gets to pick a type of cookie they want to make for Christmas. I always choose the Snowballs. But I will tell you, I was holding out this year to wait and see if anybody was going to pick chocolate chip, because if they would not have picked chocolate chip, I was going to, because I have really been craving some chocolate chip cookies. But I got lucky. My son chose chocolate chip, so I get to make the Snowballs. And I'll also tell you, we're running a little behind this year. We usually have these put together before Christmas Eve, and it is Christmas Eve day, and I'm just now doing my cookies. And I'm not the only one. 2 other people have not did their cookies yet either. So guess what we'll be doing today. And this mixture should make 30 to 36 cookies. And if you think I'm making them too big or too small, scream. Maybe I'll hear you. As you're rolling this dough, you can feel it get soft in your hands, and it's very much more of a wet feel to it. You don't have to roll it a lot, just a couple seconds is all I'm doing. Now these cookies will not flatten out. They'll kind of pretty much hold their shape in the ball. And then when you powder them with the powdered sugar, or coat them with the powdered sugar, they look like little snowballs. You'll feel them try to come apart sometimes in your hand. Just play with it, ply it a little bit, and get it to seal up. Alright, I said it would make 30 to 36, and we got 34. No, I'm sorry. My math's a little off. We got 29. So I made them a little big. Alright, so we got these cookies rolled up, and they're ready to go in the oven. They're going to go in a 350 degree oven for 11 to 13 minutes. We got the oven preheated to 350. And now we're going to set them in there for 11 to 13 minutes. Alright guys, the cookies are done in the oven, and you want to let them sit just long enough where you can pick them up and handle them. We have 1 cup of powdered sugar in this bowl, and all we're going to do is drop them in here and roll them up. Get some powdered sugar on them. Now we will have to do this twice. We're going to do them once, we're going to let them sit for a minute or two, and then we're going to roll them in the powder again. You can also put your powdered sugar in a bag or something and put like 2 or 3 cookies in there at a time, and just roll them around in the sugar and take them out and set them on the cookie sheet or the rack, cooling rack. And you can see I added a little bit more powdered sugar because 1 cup just wasn't enough. And these cookies, they come out, it's a dry cookie. I don't know if I already mentioned that or not. So when you bite into it, it is kind of crumbly. Like I said, it takes 11 to 13 minutes in the oven. And you do not want to overcook these cookies. Once they get a golden brown tint to them, they are done. Now with that being said, I did have to cook mine like 15 minutes. I probably should have set something underneath my rack here because I'm making a mess on the table. But that's okay, I got 2 kids. I'm sure they'll clean up after me if I tell them I'll give them a cookie. Alright, we have them on the cooling rack, and now we just need to let them sit for a minute, and then we'll run them through the powdered sugar again. Well guys, that's the last snowball, and they're all going to be finished here in a second. I just want to say thanks for watching the video. I will let you know right now, you will probably need a little bit more than 1 cup to powder the snowballs if you make them. That's the last one. Like I said, we came out with 29. Some of them are a little too big. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I just want to say, like I said, this was Christmas Eve. So I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody, even though you probably won't see this video until after Christmas. I hope you give these cookies a try. They're one of my favorites. And until next time, I hope everybody has a great day.